Let's talk about this. Last night's commentary. Last commentary was horrific. It was horrific. Last night's commentary for these fights was horrific. They wanted to see Isaac Cruz lose. I mean, they didn't want Rayo to win. And now we're getting these claims that Terence got a gift decision and it was a robbery, and Madrimov justly treated in this fight. If you listen to the commentary, they told you that it was an extremely close fight, pick'em fight on the scorecards between Isaac Cruz and El Rayo. That fight wasn't close at all whatsoever. It wasn't close at all whatsoever. Pitbull Cruz versus El Rayo fight, it was not close. Was not competitive. Let them tell you it was competitive just solely because Isaac Cruz was coming forward. Lee Mancini, what's up? Just because Isaac Cruz was coming forward, they tried to tell you that the fight was close. Isaac Cruz was getting hit with everything but the kitchen sink. Malik Black, what's up? Uppercuts, right hooks, straight left hands, the jab, and El Rayo was pivoting. It's a boxing match. The best opinion, what's up? It's a boxing match. So Rayo is supposed to get hit every now and then. It's a boxing match. Isaac Cruz is a professional fighter. El Rayo is supposed to get hit every now and then. And that's what happened. He got hit every now and then. He didn't consistently get hit with anything. He absolutely outclassed Isaac Cruz. And the commentary and the being pushed was nasty work. Texas, what's up? Ryan McHenry, what's up? Okay, band up. What's up, nephew? Salute. Great meeting you. So, that wasn't a hard fight to judge. At the end, they like, this fight is going to be extremely hard to judge. No, it wasn't. It was the polar opposite. It was extremely easy to. That fight wasn't hard to judge at all whatsoever. Now, the Terence Crawford fight, was it more competitive than the Rayo fight? Yes. Was it more than the Rayo and Pitbull fight? Yes, it was. Right? But did Terence Crawford get a gift decision? No. No, he didn't. Israel Madrimov. Okay, let's say this. Let's say this. Let's say going into the quote-unquote championship rounds. Let's say going on into the quote-unquote championship rounds, which is the in 12th round. Let's say going into those rounds, the fight was a draw, 5-5, right? 10 rounds apiece. Terence Crawford clearly won 11-12. Casanova, what's up, family? Terence Crawford clearly won the 11th and 12th round. He hurt Madrimov to the point where his Madrimov corner is like, hey, bro, Terence Crawford gonna try to knock you out. If they the slightest bit more time in the 11th round, Madrimov might have got knocked out. True Seeker 33169 for chat dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said hardest working brother on YouTube. Appreciate you, bro. The best opinion, my brother in the super chat. Much love. He said Terence Crawford, how great was he? Amazing channel, boo. Salute. Appreciate you, brother. So, in the 11th round, Terence Crawford looked like he was getting ready to stop Israel Madrimov. He was hurt bad. And in the 12th round, Terence Crawford came out massive, super aggressive, putting the work on him, combination punches. He clearly won 11-12. Right? He clearly won rounds 11. So, therefore, if it was close, In the 10th round, let's say it was an absolute draw in the 10th round. It was 5 rounds apiece in the 10th round. Well, guess what? Terence Crawford set himself in 11 and 12. So how could it be a robbery? How could it possibly be a robbery? He clearly separated himself in those rounds. Bear you in the super chat. Much love dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Yeah, I can't even see what you said, nephew. He said, great experience all around and great meeting you too, Blue. Salute. Great meeting you too, my guy. You already know. You already know. Much love to you. I wish we had more time to kick it. Salute, Box Fan full time, my brother in the super chat. He said no robbery, 7-5. Swept round 12, 10 through 12. Facts. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what are they talking about? What is people talking about that it was a robbery? That sounds ridiculous. There was no robbery. Terence Crawford clearly won the fight. Okay, that's it. That's all. He won the fight. I mean, this is what happens. It's called successful fatigue. Let me say it to y'all again. It's called success fatigue, right? Where a fighter wins so much and so often, get tired of the other person won, and if the other person don't get the nod, then you tell them it's a robbery. It's success fatigue, right? You get tired of seeing one person win consistently so much that you start to say, every time it's a close fight, like Floyd Mayweather. When Floyd is in a close fight, he lost. Because you so used to blowing them out, the margin of victory is so massive that when they're in a close fight, they lost. Right? So it's the same thing with Terence Crawford. He's knocked out and stopped his 11 opponents, right? So now Terence Crawford is in a tough fight and a close fight, a competitive fight, and now he lost. And this is what I don't get, right? The judges' scorecards wasn't so drastic that, like, what was they watching? Like Eddie Hearn is trying to make it seem. I told you guys this at the press conference when they said at the press conference, I hope the judges get it right. I hope the judges don't rob us. I hope because we on you, they give us a fair shake. They was already trying to plant that seed. They was already trying to plant that seed. Okay, Israel Madrimov didn't make any adjustments in the fight. Okay, he didn't make a whole lot of adjustments. He wasn't using his jab consistently. Terence Crawford was offsetting him. It was a good fight. But to act like Terence Crawford got robbed, got a robbery and a gift is just disgusting. I need y'all to smash the like button, man. There's no way on this green earth I got 400 people here and only have 300 and only have 30 likes. I need y'all to smash the like button. If you have not smashed the like button, smash the like button. There's no way on this green earth I have 400 people in here and I have 30 likes. Wipe your feet before you're inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. All you have to do is double tap the screen. Double tap the screen and get the likes all the way up. So, Terence Crawford was the smart guy for sure, right? Jeremy Austin, brother in Super Chat, much love, family, appreciate you. Terence Crawford was the smaller guy in the fight, but he was sharp, he was quick, right? And we know Terence Crawford has a dog in him, right? Where if you hit Terence Crawford, right, he wants to get his get back. That's who he is, right? So we know that. In this fight, Terence Crawford, he even said it after. He said, I misjudged distance, and he was landing the right hand. Yeah, he landed the hand. Again, it's a boxing match. He's a professional. It was competitive because of the posture, the threatening stance of Madrimov Crawford. You had two Cobras, right? And they both knew you make a mistake, you're gonna pay. But Terence Crawford made him pay more than he made Terence Crawford pay. That's just the facts. Did he land right hands? Yes. Did he pop Terence Crawford head back a couple of times? Yes. Did he land some hooks? Yes. But Terence Crawford, combination punching, body punching, changing levels, and adjustments in the fight, his jab was better than Madrimov. He won the fight. So here's the thing I don't understand. Eddie Hearn is saying, yeah, well, look at Eddie Hearn is saying, well, look at the judges' scorecards. The judges' scorecards had it was 115, 113, and 116, 112, right? And Eddie Hearn just had a knipsey, right? And he's like, look, you see, he shouldn't even try it. Only 2 rounds. Okay? So that's only 2 rounds. So like I said, now keep this in mind. If you go into the 11th and 12th round, CV Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building. If you go into the 11th and 12th round and the fight is tied up, 5 rounds to Crawford, 5 rounds to Madrimov, right? Crawford clearly won 11 and 12. 115, 115. There goes 2 rounds. Okay, now 116, 112, right? That's only 3 rounds. So if you have one judge that saw the fight, one of those rounds, instead of being 5-5, he had it 6-4. Okay? If one of the judges, instead of having it 5-5, he had it 6-4, right? Then that's not far-fetched either. The best opinion, my brother, back in the super chat. Buzz still beats Canelo. Turn up, King. And the new, yes sir. So keep this in mind. If it was 5-5 going into the 11th round, okay, on 2 judges' scorecards, and the judge had it 6-4 going into the 11th round, that's only 1 swing round. That's only 1 round. You understand what I'm telling you? That's only 1 round, swing round, right? Which means that that's only 1 swing round. So it means that, you know, it's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched then to say that Crawford won by that margin. If you okay, now make this make sense. See, this don't tell you. They so used to pushing an agenda on people and create narratives, they don't even make it make sense for themselves. Now, let me make this make sense for y'all. Now keep this in mind, people. You are okay, like Eddie Hearn said, he was okay with the scorecards being 115, 113. That was close. If you okay with the scorecards being 115, 113, then how are you outraged about it being 116, 112? That's only 1 round. Cuatro Loso, what's up, family? Hey, Abamai, what's up? That's only 1 round. So how are you outraged because a judge saw one of the early rounds that you might have saw going, that might have been a close round, he saw Terence Crawford instead of in favor of Israel Madrimov? How are you outraged? That's only 1 round. It's only 1 round. So the judges wasn't that far off. And then check. Then they saying they wouldn't have mind if it was they wouldn't even mind if it should have been a draw. A draw means it was 6-6. So if you saw it a draw, if you saw Terence Crawford win 6 rounds, then it's safe to say a judge could have seen him win 8 rounds. Right? Now that makes sense now. Understand what I'm telling you. If you saw Terence Crawford win 6 rounds, then why can't a judge have seen 2 of those rounds that you saw go in favor of Madrimov? Maybe the judge saw 2 of those rounds go in favor of Terence Crawford since it was so close. And to say, well, this is he didn't take it from the champion. You got to take it from the champion. He didn't take it from the champion, right? That's their complaint. Well, you take it from the champion and he didn't take it from the champion, right? It's a boxing match. So because it's a close fight and you the champion, you're supposed to get the edge? Make this make sense now. It's a so you screaming that the system, right? The system is broken, which it is. I'm not gonna attest that. I'm gonna contest that. The system in boxing is broken. We know this already, right? So you're saying that the system in boxing is broken, right? But your system to be broken in your favor, and you okay with that? Because just because you're the champion, that old narrative, I don't like that narrative that you got to take it. You got to dominate the champion and take his belt from him. Close competitive fight, the champion is supposed to get the edge. Why? If I got the better of the champion in a close fight, then I won the fight. Let me say this again. If I got the better of the in a close fight, then I won the fight. But supposed to get the edge because he got the belt? Then that's broken. So Jane Doe, what's up? I'm supposed to I have to knock out the champion or at least knock down the champion to win the fight. Well, then you just told the world that the champion you said the system is broken and you want to correct it. Well, then if I got to knock him down or out to win the belt, then that means he went in the fight. According to what, remember, they was complaining that, well, that means the scorecards was already predetermined. Again, I have no issue. I have an issue with this. Yes, 100%. I don't like the system in boxing and it's broken. I feel that way, 1,000%. So, but here's the thing. You got to understand something. That means then the champion is going into the fight. Because he's the champion. That means the champion is going into the fight. And the champion already on the scorecards, because he holds the belt, on the scorecards, that means that the champion is already up and already has multiple rounds on the scorecards, already predetermined because he has the belt. Isn't that the same thing that they're complaining about? Well, because his name is Terence Crawford, he's getting the edge. Well, because you have a belt, then you get the, what's the difference? Wouldn't that mean it's broken all the way around? So if you saying that I got the edge because his name is Terence Crawford, so Terence Crawford got the edge. Now, I want y'all to pay attention. Terence Crawford got the edge on his scorecards because his name, not because of his popularity, because of his accomplishments. Right? So because Terence Crawford's accomplishments are carried in, then he's getting the benefit of the doubt on the scorecards. Well, what's the difference? The champion accomplished becoming a champion. So you giving him the benefit of the doubt when he stepped in the ring because he became a champion. So what's the difference? So essentially, Terence Crawford's accomplishments versus Madrimov being the champion. So it canceled each other out. You see what I'm saying? Bots fan full time, my brother in Super Chat dropping that score on your boy Blue. He said, that got to take. That you got to take. Hey, do me a favor, man. When y'all send me a Super Chat and you see me driving, I can't read the paragraphs, bro. He said that you got to take it from the champion is bad BS business, depending on if you like the fighter or if they're or popular. Oh, facts. That's what I'm saying. So if you the champion, right? If you the champion, then you get the benefit of the doubt. But if you Terence Crawford and you way more accomplished and undefeated than the actual champion, then you don't get the benefit of the doubt. Make this make sense. Ishmael, Rondine, what's up, family? Brother in the Super Chat, he said, nah, Blue, you capping heavy for Bud. He lost, bro. You're not very bright. I appreciate you supporting to say that. I'm capping for Bud. It's crazy. You have casuals and haters in the sport of boxing. It's just nasty work. What are you talking about? I'm capping for Bud. Let me show you how silly you sound. If his own promoter and his own team said it was a draw, if Israel Madrimov and his team said they would have been happy with a draw, there's only 12 rounds in a fight. Not so smart, guy. And if they happy with a draw, that means they happy with Terence Crawford winning 6 rounds and Madrimov winning 6 rounds. So if Madrimov won 6 rounds and Crawford won 6 rounds, and one of the judges said, well, I saw Crawford win 7 and Madrimov won 5, then that means Terence Crawford won, so how could I be capping? See, common sense is not so common. See what happens when common sense is not so common? Make it make sense. If Israel Madrimov himself said that he thought he would have been happy with a draw, that means Israel Madrimov would be that he won 6 rounds and Terence Crawford won 6 rounds. That's what makes it a draw. So then if one of the judges said that Terence Crawford won 7 instead of 6, then that means Terence Crawford won. And Brad Heckle, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. If that's the case, then and he saw that, then how could I be capping and say he lost? If I was capping, then that means automatically lost, and you didn't see him automatically lost. This is what I'm talking about: the silliness, the lack of common sense in the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing, no disrespect, but the sport of boxing has the fan base in the sport of boxing has the lowest IQ in all the sports, or at least they pretend to be. In all the sports, it's ridiculous. It makes zero sense how you can just come in and just say anything in the sport of boxing because it allows it. Because when you have promoters and managers and the quote unquote higher ups doing the same thing, that's what happens. You give credence to morons. Warrior Class the Third, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that $250 on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said Bud's timing was off, but Bud's defense posture was strong. However, Bud stayed defensive too long, waiting for counterpunch opportunities. Bud could have caught Madrimov early with the uppercut that were open all night. Salute to my brother. Yeah, but that's the best part about it. Warrior Class the Third is Bud. He even said that. He admitted it. He said that. He said, yeah, my timing was like, my judging distance was off, and he was catching me with the right hand, countering me with the right hand down the pipe. But again, we got to keep in mind, we got 2 professional, high profile, high class boxers in the ring. So we got to expect Madrimov to come in there. See, here's the thing. Here's another thing. When we are not familiar with a fighter, we don't have familiarity with the fighter, then we automatically dismiss said fighter. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know that fighter. You're not familiar with the fighter. So the fighter, what happens is these fighters perform better, outperform what your familiar, your experience. Does that make sense? So you are not familiar with this fighter. So now what happens is this fighter fights better than what you expected because all you did was look at his, and I'm not talking to you, Warrior Class the Third, I'm overall, hypothetically speaking. So what happens is most people look at BoxRec now, or they look at, the stats, and they be like, Madrimov, he got 11 fights. He got a draw. I don't know who he is. Terence Crawford is the pound for pound best fighter in the world. Madrimov lose. And then if Madrimov has a better performance, outperforms your education on him, then what you do is say that the guy in Terence Crawford underperformed. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? And this is why you have these scenarios where people are always surprised and the quote unquote triangle theory doesn't work in the sport of boxing. Here's another to give you guys that people just simply don't pay attention to. Because instantly, everybody started to say, oh, see, I saw people immediately, man, don't put Terence Crawford and Canelo in the same breath. Terence Crawford can't compete with Canelo Alvarez. People, the lack of education in the sport of boxing is nothing short of amazing. It's nothing short of amazing. It's so outrageous to me. And so only thing I can do is give you, and I give you examples, then people be like, well, he ain't Floyd. I use Floyd Mayweather, and then people hit, well, he ain't Floyd Mayweather. What? I'm using it, I'll give you an example. He ain't Floyd Mayweather. I never said he was Floyd Mayweather. I'm giving you an example to a guide to go by, to educate yourself, to understand that every fight is different. And just because you're not familiar, a fighter is more popular than the other fighter, or this fighter might have had more success in their career than fighter B, and so that means that fighter A is going to beat fighter that doesn't work. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. Okay, so when you look at Floyd Mayweather's career, I'm gonna give you the example, and watch this. People gonna say, well, he ain't Floyd Mayweather. Watch, the low IQ boxing fans, the casual, they're gonna come in here and they're gonna say, oh, Terence Crawford ain't Floyd Mayweather, because that's the only thing they know how to respond. Right? So now, Floyd Mayweather fought Miguel Cotto. He fought Marcos Maidana. Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao are better than Marcos Maidana. They had more success in their career. They're Hall of Famers. Marcos Maidana is not. Okay? They are better fighters overall than Marcos El Chino Maidana. It's my brother in the super chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, should there be a super heavyweight division? 280 plus is insane. Yeah. They have the Bridgerweight now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's the big boys. We can't complain. See, when Big Baby Anderson knock out guys that are 30 pounds heavier than him, we don't complain. But when he loses to a guy that's 30 pounds or 40 pounds heavier than him, then we be like, man, this is insane. We can't do that. We can't do it. Mike Tyson was knocking out everybody that was 30, 40 pounds. So was Deontay Wilder. It's having the skills. That's the difference. When you have a fighter that have the size and he has the skills, that's the difference. Understand? So, but it's right. We have Floyd with a struggle against Marcos Maidana. He struggled with Marcos Maidana. When Floyd Mayweather fought against Manny Pacquiao and Canelo, he ain't lose a round. Or barely lost a round. But when he fought Maidana, people was talking about he lost to Maidana. The fight was so close. He had such a close fight with Marcos Maidana that people were screaming that he lost. When he fought Canelo, ain't nobody talking about he lost except that one corrupt judge. That's it, that's all. So there you have an example that I'm trying to give guys to go by, where you can look and say, you see, you can look at these examples and be like, you see, every style is different. So just because Terence, quote unquote, had a tough fight and a tough out with Israel Madrimov, that don't mean you're going to have a tough out and tough fight with Canelo. That don't mean that automatically gives Canelo Alvarez the victory over. That's not what that means. King Grayson, what's good? That's not what that means at all. For one, that herky-jerky Constant feint, constant feint, constant feint, constant feint, constant feint. Unorthodox style that Madrimov used, like Marcos Maidana used, that herky-jerky, weird angle, constant feint type of situation with Floyd Mayweather. That's not what Canelo does. It's not. It's like I gave you guys the example before, and I'll give it to you again. Terence Crawford struggled with Igor Kavalauskas. He didn't struggle with Errol Spence. Is there anybody out there that believes that Igor Kavalauskas is better than Errol Spence? Not many people, is it? How many people believe that Igor Kavalauskas is a better fighter than Errol Spence? Not many, right? It is very. Jaquan Houston, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. My opinion, even before the fight, 168 is just too much for me. Canelo has been hit by some big dudes, been hit by Terence Crawford, and hurt. Terence Crawford is better for. Oh, go there? Okay. Oh, go there? Okay. Yeah, but you got to understand. Go all the way up.
The next car, leave the keys on the dash.
Yep. Yeah, but you got to understand too. Take this into consideration. He don't got to hurt Canelo Alvarez to beat him. He don't got to hurt Canelo Alvarez to beat him. What he got to do is outbox him. It's a point system. See, that goes back to what happens. Ron Torra in the super chat, my brother dropping that on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, people don't know about boxing. I think Canelo will be a much easier opponent stylistically for Bud. He doesn't move and throws much predictable punches. Not to mention, he went 12 rounds with Canelo, with Charlo and Jaime Munguia. Right. That's what I'm saying. So take these things into consideration and understand it's a point system. See, again, we fall in love again with this notion that get a knockout. So, like my brother Daquan Houston said, you can't hurt Canelo. You ain't got to hurt Canelo. Floyd ain't hurt Canelo. He outboxed him. Bivol ain't hurt Canelo. He outboxed him. Right? I ain't got to hurt you. I just got to outbox you. You see what I'm saying? So me hurting you, I ain't gotta hurt you. I just gotta outbox you. I gotta outpoint you. That's it. Once I outpoint you, the victory is mine.
No.
How you doing? It's a point system. Feel me?
In the car?
It's a point system, man. Hold up, my people. Can you pop the trunk for me?
Sure.
Thank you. So it's a point system. So, you know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford ain't got hurt Canelo. He just got to outpoint him. That's it. That's all. I'll point you. I win the fight. Point blank and period. Nothing more to it. Now, you guys, you could say, well, Terence Crawford's a smaller guy. He just can't get hit by Canelo. Now that's the thing. You want to try to avoid Canelo and his power. But as far as having to hurt Canelo, you ain't got to. And Canelo, another thing is, Canelo is not a fighter Canelo is not a fighter that has an extremely high work rate. He's very precise. He takes his time. He's a precise fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's not a high volume. He's not a high volume type of fighter. He's a very, very strategic, precise, take his time, strategic fighter. That's who he is. That's what he does. So therefore, you don't have to. The pace of the fight is slow. What can, you know what I mean? So it's a different type of fight. You know what I mean? That's it. Oh, I got the camera turned. Pardon me, people. I'm like, why is the camera? So that's it. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is be accurate, be precise. So that's the difference. But as far as it being he got a gift decision, and he got a gift decision, and it was solely but his name. The reason why he got that's all nonsense, man. All complete and utter nonsense. All complete and utter nonsense. He won a competitive close fight. That's it. That's all. There was no robbery. He ain't get a gift. None of that. None of that. There was no robbery. It was a hard-fought fight, a strategic fight, and Terence Crawford did what he had to do to win the fight, and he won the fight. That's it. That's all. But it's success fatigue, as I told you guys. When you're a successful guy, successful fighter, they tired of seeing you continuously win. This is what happens. This is what happens. They get tired of seeing you win. They get tired of seeing you have success. No people?
I guess not. It's cool. You might be able to go in there one more. What's going on, dude?
I'm on it.
Boxiana the Menace, blessings, Queen. Tax Stack, what's up, brother? So like, interesting fight.
Yeah.
But did what he had to do, win. Period. Daquan Houston, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy, bro. To me, the difference in the Floyd fight, but it was just one weight above. No way Floyd would have fight him at 168 if that were Canelo. That's where Canelo was. Yeah, but you got to take this into consideration too. Israel Madrimov, JetBlue, JetBlue,
Alaska, Porter,
JetBlue.
That's it.
You got to keep in mind Israel Madrimov last night. Canelo's not a big guy. Israel Madrimov and Canelo are probably about the same size. So you got to take that into consideration too. Sometimes these fighters down to a weight class that give you the illusion that that's the weight class they fight in. And they actually, hence David Benavidez. David Benavidez is a big dude, fights at 168. We say it's just one weight class, but so if you go from 160 to 168, like Demetrius Andrade, David Benavidez was a lot bigger than Demetrius Andrade. There's only one weight class apart, but that's because making weight is a skill as well, right? So he has the ability to make 168, but he really a 75 pounder. So it's really two weight classes. It's really 15 pounds. You see what I'm saying? So if you look at it from this standpoint, Bud fighting at now 154. 154 to 68 is 14. Is what? It's 14 pounds, right? So there's no difference in Andre going from 160 to 68 to fight David Benavidez, but David Benavidez really is a 75 pounder. He hydrates to like 180. There was. I mean, Andy Ruiz said that he knew David Benavidez rehydrated one. He said one time he saw Benavidez rehydrated 30 pounds.
Yeah, but to be overweight, that means it has to be over 50 pounds. I don't think it's over 50 pounds. How would I be able to lift it?
You understand what I'm saying? What is draw up and tell you? Jay, man, what's up? Understand what I'm saying? Angel Hernandez, salute, all respect to but Bud really won 7. Yeah, I thought Bud completely won. Blue Beans, what's up? I don't think it was a robbery. I thought Bud clearly won the fight.
Oh yeah, I did.
I thought he clearly won. Daquan, let me rent you up, bro. I thought Bud clearly won. It was competitive. It was a 4. Did he lose? No. He clearly won to me. Madrimov was predictable. He was predictable. J-Dub, what's up, man? He didn't give a lot of different looks and a lot of different he didn't what it was, he was being consistent with who he is. Well, what's up? He was just consistent at fainting. That's what he was doing. Being more Hernandez, what's up? A lot of things. And he, Antonio Patterson was good. He was making it hard for Terence Crawford the distance. Terence Crawford was faster, combination punches. Before the fight. Andrew Ruiz did not win the fight. And Drew Baby Miller didn't take it. He didn't take it. Big Baby could have took the fight. You go back and watch my stream, I was screaming to the heavens. I'm like, Big Baby is letting him off the hook. Let him off the hook. There's so many, he had opportunities. There was 2 rounds, he just did absolutely nothing. He had Andy Ruiz on the ropes. He could have went to the body, head hunting. He ain't got nobody for that but himself. Might eat your peace and blessings, man. Big Baby don't have nobody to blame but himself. Period. He go back and watch the fight. He did that. He blew it. He blew it. He blew a massive opportunity. Cali, world peace and blessings, man. He dropped it. You go back and watch the fight. The 7th round, Andy Ruiz was done. He had nothing left. His hand was hurting. He had nothing less in the tank. Big Baby had him trapped on the ropes and didn't let his hands go. Didn't counter him, didn't go to the body, didn't do nothing, let him off the hook. He said, show me the video where Bud is landing combos. You go back and look at the videos yourself, brother. It's clear as day. He was landing body punches with uppercuts. Do you not know that's a combination? Combination means more than one. So you telling me you ain't see no moments in the fight where Bud was in combinations? Make that make sense, man. So you ain't see, you watched the fight and you ain't see Bud combinations. You saw Bud landing one punch at a time. Make it make sense, man. I watched the fight. Neither guy landed any combos. You want to put money on it? That Terence Crawford, see what's up? That Terence Crawford landed.
Get out. Thank you.
I bet you $500 I could find combinations that Terence Crawford landed. No problem. So, thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
No, you done fine?
Oscar Ramirez, what's up? I got $500. Said that 3 combinations that Terence Crawford landed in the fight. As you said, pull up the video. Deal? That's the only clear combo. He's Madrimov kid. Do we have a deal? Tramel Brown, and what's up, family? King Rude Boy, what's up? AP 2324. Do we have a deal? Nope, they don't, J-Man. Or they go, it's a popular contest. They just go by who they know is popular. Elite X Cubano, what's up? They don't do no homework. You said he landed combos all night. I said that. I got $500 that I can show you 3. You said he didn't land none. You said Terence Crawford didn't land any combination. Claymore Rain, my brother. What's up, family? Go subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain. What's up? Kid the Great. What's up, family? I'm leaving LA.
Alaska. Pick a phone. That's what I heard.
Who do you think Bud should fight next? If he can't get Canelo, Sebastian Fundora. If he can't get the Canelo fight, Sebastian Fundora. Choctaw, Montana, 808. What's up? Yoda said Charlo. I like the Charlo fight, but Charlo don't got no belt. Terence Crawford gonna be 37 next month. Terence Crawford ain't got Jamel Charlo ain't got no belt. Terence Crawford gonna be 37 next month.
California and then Arizona.
He trying to create history. Fundora fight this is how you make the Jamel Charlo fight. Is it Jamel Charlo fight Bakram Mataliev for the IBF, get the IBF belt. Terence Crawford fights Sebastian Fundora, unifies the belts against Sebastian Fundora. Now you have Jamel will beat Bakram Mataliev for the IBF title. And Jamel versus Terence Crawford is for undisputed. That makes sense. Big Hearn, my brother in the super chat, much love, family. He said, how would Boots do against Madrimov? That's a good question, man. I don't know. I would favor Boots to win the fight, but you need experience to deal with that dude, bro. You need experience to deal with that dude. That dude he's strong, big, he's unorthodox, he's unpredictable. It's not an easy fight, man. Hey, what won Terence Crawford last night was experience. He have experience. He stayed cool, calm, and collective under adversity. With his stands and very herky-jerky at the same time. So you factor those things in, man. You don't have experience. What's this?
American. Is there any way to put this down, because all these people aren't going on American?
I like his driver.
Big drinks.
I don't like this driver at all.
Yeah.
I know, this one has attitude too.
Yeah.
It's kind of lazy.
Drinking energy drinks.
Yeah, like I don't trust him.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would give, because Boots is more talented, Boots is more athletic, Boots is big. He's actually bigger than Terence Crawford. They're going to try to put more people on.
Of course they are.
Why not? The more the merrier.
Go where? So, Boots versus Madrimov would be a good fight. Our favorite Boots, but
There's somebody coming on? Okay.
that's tough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a tough fight,
It worked
man.
out nicely though, didn't it?
Madrimov got power. The slightest mistake you make with him and he hit you is good night.
Mom, it's so easy.
J-Man said,
Can you bring my wife through here?
That's always the... You just have to
Our
kind
flight's
of...
delayed by 5 hours now. This is at 12:10, boarding time 5:40. We're delayed by 5 hours.
oh, wow.
Are you kidding me? This is the next flight.
It worked out that you weren't going to miss it
Yeah.
Our boarding was last at 1 o'clock. What if we miss this one? What's next? No, I mean, like, I'm just going to take 5 hours. I think it's the next flight. This is the next flight.
12:15.
They're not make us sit in front for 5 hours. No, thank you.
And where did
I'll
we
wait the
get this
gate
the
then.
last time? And then they swerved.
Sometimes the planes, they seem to turn off. Make us sit in. My speed is 5:40.
If our flight's actually on
Can I
time,
expect
we're
them?
going to like literally...
We did that when we double checked.
Every time we almost... That's what... Remember? Yeah. I tell you, lady was like, oh, you're just guy.
Yeah, that's what- that's what-
It is what it is. Okay. That is cool.
So, yeah, that's a tough fight, man.
That is.
And that commentating for Pitbull Cruz fight was nasty work. The commentating for Pitbull Cruz fight, that was nasty work, man. Nasty work. The Pitbull Cruz commentate, man, they should, bro, that should be, if I don't know how a fighter fights on that, bro, I would be like, bro, come on, man. It's ironic, right? Because the fighters be complaining us. That commentary was nasty work, man. Alfonso Corsi, what's up, man? That commentary was nasty work. Nasty work. Let me get out of here, people, man. I gotta catch my flight. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll be back on tomorrow. We'll be back on tomorrow afternoon. So we can kick it, man. So salute to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all, man, coming through, studying up. I'm on the airport to catch my flight. Rad Korean TV, what's up, man? React Korean TV.
Oh my God.
Much love to each and every one of you. I feel bad for Jared. I don't. He showed heart. D. Lewis was good. He showed heart. He showed determination. He showed grit. But Anderson, bro, he came up short, but that's boxing. When you have the best fighting the best, that's what you're gonna get. And he dared to be, stepped out on the limb. He stepped out on the limb. So salute to Jared Lee Anderson. He came up short. Now people like he shouldn't have did this, he shouldn't have did that. Man, come on, it's boxing, bro. He's 24. When he gonna be ready? Period. So I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in the world. That's all I got for you. I'm gone. Peace.